Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
And welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. Open mic Saturday, the first open mic Saturday of 2016, here on January the 9th. And I'm Dave Gabbard, TWRA Region 1 information guy, or as I like to refer to myself, as the Minister of Propaganda. Got my other brother, Darrell.
Good morning.
Sitting across from me, Mr. Gene Smith, Hunter Education Guru. And,
yeah, I'll be kicking up some classes pretty soon.
yeah,
of course,
getting about that time.
Well, they got some at the range already. I know, so they're probably halfway through with that one.
And, yeah, we'll be, getting more into that, as the seasons wind down. Like I said, when the seasons wind down,
I start getting busy, too.
Yeah, you start getting busy. So, but we've talked ducks, we've talked fish, we've talked deer. Well, we're going to switch speeds just a little bit, and we're going to talk shooting.
There you go.
That's,
our favorite thing to
near
do.
dear in my heart. I've been shooting. I'd hate to think how many rounds. I started shooting when I was 6 years old, so I hate to think how many rounds.
How much lead you put out?
How much hot lead I've thrown out there. But our next guest for the next segment got Lacey Lane. You with us, Lacey?
Good morning.
Good morning. Lacey is the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation kind of coordinator of probably one of the fastest growing sports that's coming into Tennessee. It's been, last couple of years it's gotten off the ground. It's what we call the Scholastic Pistol Program. Is that correct?
That's right.
Lacey's the coordinator for that program, and I know this week y'all have had kind of a busy week because y'all got a major function going on right now, don't you?
We have. We've got a big national coaching development class going on, and we have a level 1 coaches class for the pistol program. And I also have sitting here with me the national director of the Scholastic Pistol Program, Tammy Mallory, this morning.
Oh, well, good morning, Ms. Mallory.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing good. Welcome to Outdoors with Larry Ray. I know.
Well, thank you very much.
And tell us a little bit about this program and the origins of it.
Well, the Scholastic Pistol Program started back in 2012, in July of 2012, and we are a youth-oriented organization where we have teams all across the country who they get together and they compete. We shoot steel targets. It's a timed speed shooting event. We have teams can shoot centerfire or rimfire pistol, and we have all ages. We have from grades 6 through 8 would be our intermediate kids. Grades 9 through 12 would be our senior. And then we also have a collegiate division where it's any full-time college student, they can compete. And we have what we do at local matches where any team can host a match. We have state matches, regional matches, and then we have national matches. And then we also have what we call a virtual match series where if we have some teams who cannot travel to compete, they can do it at their home range, and then they can submit their scores, and they can be entered into the virtual match series throughout the year and still compete against teams and get recognition for those scores.
And and it is I've watched these matches, and it is a fun event for these kids. It's a safe event, that these kids participate in. And it's amazing that some of the times that are shot, because it's a timed event, they're shooting these steel plates. And it's if I remember correctly, it's like a course of, 4 different aggregates,
Right, 4 different stages, yes. We have what we call focus, in and out, speed trap, and go fast. And these kids are very safe. Very safe kids, very polite kids. They are very quick. It's amazing to see how quick these kids can shoot the targets.
Yeah, it's amazing that with the timers and stuff that they'll run through that course, and some of them can shoot it in less than a second. It seems like it's just they
don't know it's hard.
They don't know. Yeah, the youth they don't know it's hard. They're not. And that's
we play so many of the games. With electronic games, they just don't know what is slow because
Right.
their fingers are always moving.
And everything, and like I said, and a lot of people, like I was saying, been shooting since I was a youngster, and it's one of those things. It's and I hear ducks in the background. You with us there, Larry?
Hey, yeah, we've got 4 here. Frank, how many? What do we got? Oh, we got 4 right now, and they are flying. It is raining. It's the 80% chance. I hate to break in on Lacey. How you doing, Lacey?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing great in the duck blind here. I'm glad to have you back on. You're one of our regulars now. We might have to put you on the payroll. So,
I'd like to switch places with you this morning, though.
oh, you would? Well, I think I'll stay right here. I'm hunting with Frank Barton and 2 of his friends over here at in Chittenden County, and we have 4. I think we got some gadwalls in there too. Frank's calling right now, and it is it's a slow drip and a rain, but they are really moving around here. And this is so, deer hunting is great, but this is excitement. Right? This is my heart's beating right here now. So I appreciate y'all filling in for me. I got to get out here next week, y'all. Don't forget Jesse Duff. You ever heard of Jesse Duff, Lacey?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Jesse Duff will be on the show next week, and we're also going to talk to wood carver Kerry Smith, the man that has chronic pain disease and yet does magnificent work. Talk a little bit about youth fishing, but appreciate you guys filling in, and I'm going back to killing ducks. This is fun. This is really fun. So, yeah, I wished I had you guys here with me. It would really be fun, but maybe I'd get up to the Taj Mahal one day. Oh, stop. Hey, what's up? I got to get out of here. Bye. See y'all later. Bye.
I think Larry needs to go on decaf just for a little bit, sometime. But
He's a little bit too high for this morning.
oh yeah, Larry gets wound up. We usually let him go to the deer stand and out in the turkey blind, and now we let him go on out to the duck blind and everything. But back to the pistol program, like I was saying, these kids, when a lot of people don't realize that in the shooting sports that there's a little more to it than shooting, because if you shoot and you do not get the desired result, you've got to sit down and analyze what you just did wrong, and
That's right.
and correct it. And so it's a good discipline, I know the sports and stuff, the shooting sports is always excellent, discipline and the thought process, to make,
There's a lot of it on the mental side of the game, not
Right.
just the physical side.
And it's also nice because it's both boys and girls, and it's a level playing field, so anybody can do it. You don't have to be big or strong. Anybody can do it.
And have you the program and stuff? I know in the last couple of years on the national level and stuff with as I refer to it, the ammunition crisis, I know y'all shoot centerfire and 22. Is the 22 ammo been a little hard to come across?
I think it all depends where you are in the country, because there'll be places that'll say, it's harder to get the 9mm than it is the 22 and vice versa. But we've been fortunate. We have partnerships with some companies that have been helping us out a lot, so we're able to help the teams. So we've been very fortunate with that.
Okay. And well, Lacey, what's the I guess the 2016? What do y'all got on tap for that?
Well, we have our Tennessee State shoot on May 14th. And the night before that Friday night, the 13th, we're having a national SPP banquet. So if anybody's interested, they can contact me, and we can get them set up, with tickets to come and support our kids and teams.
And, I'm pretty sure you said in May that we'll have you on the show, several times before that. So how many people have you attending your workshop this week?
We've got about 25 coaches taking the course, and then all together with all the instructors, we have about 30 people today, so it's a pretty big class. And
and y'all are doing that, of course, at the Carroll County Shooting Sports Complex, which is state of the art and getting better, every year it seems like. But well, we sure appreciate you taking y'all's time with us, And I know y'all got a busy day ahead. A lot of people I've attended, put on seminars and stuff and these coaches' session, and people don't realize how many hours that people like yourselves out there devote because they just love the shooting sports and everything. Well, we sure appreciate y'all taking time with Outdoors with Larry Ray this morning.
Thank you so much.
And maybe y'all can not get too wet today.
Hopefully not.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good day. And so Lacey Lane with us this morning.
I think I met up at the Montgomery County Shooting Complex.
Yeah, and that's and we'll probably get into that throughout the year. On the drawing board, a lot of these counties are seeing how shooting, and they're getting a match for these funds available for building ranges. How much economic impact that it can bring into an area.
Oh yeah.
So, but like Larry said, next week's show, Mid-South Woodcarver Kerry Smith will be in the studio talking about his last project and also relate his personal experiences with chronic pain. And then Jessie Duff, Miss Jessie Duff. Jessie's a pleasure always. Every time I talk with her and meet her, extraordinaire pistolero or pistolero extraordinaire, I guess you want to call it. National and world champion pistol shooter, just super, super young lady. She's, TWRF team captain and co-host of the NRA TV series, Friends of NRA TV series, and then high lady overall in the 2015 Steel Challenge, the World Championship. She's a steel target shooter. Something about those steel targets,
Oh, yeah.
I'll go up there and shoot the course at the Carroll County Range every now and then, where you get to shoot and hear that ding.
Right. They will start gong and an end gong.
Yeah, something about.
And them kids, some of them never shot a gun before when I was up here for the toys.
Mm-hmm.
And they did really well.
Yeah.
One kid, of course, his head was pretty big because he won last year, but one of the other kids come out and knocked him out in just a few seconds.
That's right. So we appreciate y'all spending time with us. Greg, get to hose his finger up one last time. So we sure appreciate you joining us for this first open mic segment.
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
And as that Larry always closes out the show, it doesn't take whatever.
Much to be a good
doesn't cost
sportsman.
an extra cent to be a good sport.
Yeah, close us out, Greg.
As Larry always says, it doesn't cost an extra cent to be a good sport, and God bless the USA.
God bless the
Amen.
USA.
Amen.